Hello and welcome, this is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more of the Flashpoint DLC for BattleTech, and we're ready to go for this Flashpoint. Let's go ahead and start it up here. Criminal Minds. Commander, I've invited you here on the behalf of Sub-Commander Boris, that name, of the Liao Reserves. His unit has requested assistance with a small town in Urus's Ivory Crescent province, and I have offered him your help. You'll be well compensated for your efforts, of course. That sounds acceptable to us, Lady Marina. Then I'll take my leave of you. Sub-Commander so-and-so, the comms are yours. Lady Marina Liao's image flickers and disappears. Seconds later, a mech warrior and a emerald green neuro helmet appears on your view screen. So, you are what Lady Marina Liao has sent me. I suppose that I shouldn't be too surprised. The CCAF, being stretched as thin as it is, proper Capellan military support was probably too much to hope for. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. That was what you need, Sub-Commander. There's a man. That person. He is a courier for Urus's most prominent crime lord, the Iron Sparrow. Your company will eliminate so-and-so and his bodyguard, then extract the information he was carrying from the wreckage. You will then convey that intel to me. Do you understand? Yeah, it's an assassination mission. That isn't my first rodeo, Boris. This isn't my first rodeo, Boris. I'll try to remember that. So-and-so out. Sub-Commander so-and-so's image flickers on your screen, then dies. Well, he's a charmer. Bet you 5 C-bills he's going to try and screw us over somehow. Yeah, I kind of figured the Capellans would do that. No, I don't think we have to worry about that. So-and-so wouldn't want to risk getting on Marina Liao's bad side. That's the theory anyway. One way or another, we'll find out sooner enough. Yeah, working for the Capellans has its certain risks. They're not known for being or dealing with mercenaries well. The Draconis Combine is also kind of known for that. So all these missions that are in system we can't do unless we have a certain relationship. Pretty high difficulty area, it looks like. So, yeah, and we're only going to make the pirates hate me even more. We may turn around the Capellans, but they're not going to like me enough to offer these missions. I mean, if we can't take the ones from House Davian, we're not going to be able to take the ones from the Capellans. But anyway, let's just go ahead and do the mission at hand. So, we have this assassinate mission. It's on Highlands. We have to find the Iron Sparrow's courier and his bodyguard. Okay. Seems straightforward enough, he says. As far as salvage goes, I'm not going to go out of my way for it. I mean, we're doing pretty well money-wise. I guess it's not that big of a difference to go that route, is it? Alright, we'll go a little bit more salvage. Assassinate missions tend to be a little bit better. The problem is I don't know if I'm going to be able to renegotiate future contracts. I think we'll be able to. Alright, let's see what we got. Well, first off, we don't want to be running this crew, so let's just get rid of all the pilots. And we also don't want to be running these mechs, so let's get rid of all the mechs. Although the Firestarter is arguable. So far, it's proved to be a very good mech, so I may actually want to use it. We'll have to see. But let's start off here with what we could go with. So the Shadowhawk has been kind of our standard number 2 mech. We'll use the Thunderbolt over here, and then the Trebuchet has been our main support mech. So at this point, I hope I chose the right Shadowhawk. Yeah, that's the right Shadowhawk. So we could either do the Griffin for a heavier mech. Damage output, we're looking at 197, so it's only very slightly more than what the Firestarter can do. It's a tough call. I mean, honestly, I think the Firestarter is a very good mech. This has definitely more armor, though. I mean, you're looking at, what, 520 versus 920? Yeah, I think we're safer to go with the Griffin. And as far as pilots, we'll go with Revere. We'll go with my pilot. We want Gnarly and the Thunderbolt. And finally, truck and the trebuchet. Okay, that looks like the loadout we're going to go with. This is some of our more high damage mechs. I actually don't know about the Thunderbolt. Oh yeah, yeah, it's up there. As a matter of fact, it might be the most damaging mech if you could take all of its weapons to bear. I guess it's on par with the Shadowhawk, but the Shadowhawk has an easier time bringing all those weapons to bear than the Thunderbolt will. Alright, well, that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and deploy. Alright, here we go.
Command interface initiated.
A timely arrival, Commander Gunner. My people here have eyes on Mr. So-and-so and his bodyguard. Put them to death swiftly and without mercy. The Iron Sparrow's cat's paws deserve nothing less. What's wrong, so-and-so? You afraid to fight me yourself? You're a pathetic little man, and when I'm done with your hirelings, I'll turn my guns on you. You have your orders, Commander. Do not disappoint me. So-and-so out.
We can use the forest to our advantage.
Okay. That's not a bad idea, considering you have abilities that benefit from that. Let's have you... Where are the enemy going to be? So this is your bodyguard, and then you're way over there. Okay. Well, either way, I'm going to have you go up on the hill up here. And the Shadowhawk we'll have come over to the flank as well. We'll end up splitting our forces here, I think.
Acknowledged.
That way we have the potential of some flanking maneuvers with either the Griffin or the Shadowhawk. Okay. Pretty likely to get some contact here. I don't mind if the Thunderbolt moves forward. I just need to make sure what the arc is going to be. This cliff may be problematic. I think I'm going to cross over and come here instead. More than likely, we're going to get contact here.
We've got an unknown on sensors.
I don't want to move the trebuchet up too far. As a matter of fact, I think I want to start moving to get in behind this ridge. So I'm just going to move to here with a normal move so that we can get into cover. And then you jump a little further for me? Yeah, you can almost get there. Jump in there.
Engaging jump jets.
Okay. We haven't seen really the enemy much in other spots. They may be more dispersed. It's kind of hard to say at this moment. But I think what we want to do is we want to get kind of close here, so I'm going to go ahead and sprint in here. Okay, here we go. Okay, you're medium potentially. Yeah, 55 tons. That sure sounds like it. Let's just reserve and let them come forward. Okay, looks like a Wolverine. We don't know if it has a light. I was going to say, we don't know if it has line of sight, but there we go. Got a lucky hit there considering how much evasion we had. Alright. Well, we're going to have to expect there's going to be more enemy here. The question is, can we still see this guy?
I'm ready.
If we move. Potentially no, but if we take away their vision, you know, they have to see this Thunderbolt. There's no way that they don't. So with that in mind,
Yeah?
what's your chance to hit? Okay, not bad. Let's have you keep moving, though. A little worse, but not bad.
Roger.
Yeah, let's go ahead and open up here. Maybe it shouldn't have, maybe it wasn't the wisest move to have trebuchet attack first, but not bad stability damage. Okay, another medium mech. Okay, it's quite possible they don't. If they don't have a lot of long-range weapons, they wouldn't be able to hit me anyway.
Thy will be done.
Man, such terrible evasion. I think we're better off just reserving here. We don't know what we're going to see, and we may take some hits, but... yeah, they're going to keep hitting the Griffin. We have a lot of evasion, though. Okay. At this point, I think it makes a lot of sense to move the Griffin, because we can get just as much evasion. Moving than not. Do we want to be really aggressive, or do we want to be more passive? I'm gonna go with this move. It's a little bit more passive. Ugh. Turns my accuracy into crap, though. You know what? Probably a bad idea. But I'm half tempted to just jump in here and smack this guy really hard. Also, it would take away that flank shot they've got on me. Which evasion is this? It's kind of hard to see. That's a little bit better. You know what? I'll go with this move. Maybe not the best, but it takes away that side that they keep hitting me on.
Behold, I take flight.
We could use a precision strike. Wouldn't necessarily be a bad call. Let's go with that. I'm gonna go straight in for that. Which section is the... it should be on the... where's the AC-5? Oh, it's on the arm? So we want to hit the right torso then? Okay.
Affirmative.
Okay, we got a head hit there. We're fairly close to knocking him down. I was surprised they're going to attack me again. That was why I wasn't really sure what kind of move I wanted to do. They're still doing, you know, they're missing a lot. I'm going to have the initiative advantage too.
I'll laugh at your puny attack.
Okay. Well, out of the ones that are going to be able to do stability damage, I have a lot of missile weapons. So, might be a good call for me to come in. Also, we could make ourselves a little bit more of an easy target. Yeah, I'm gonna do this move. It's not quite as aggressive, but maybe it will take the targeting from the Griffin. Kind of doubt it, but all right, let's open up on this guy. Should knock him down.
Target. Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Okay, fall down.
detected.
Good job. Okay, that's 2 pilot injuries on that guy. Now, whether or not they can see me anymore, I'm not really sure.
Yes, Commander.
Because vision when they get knocked down is kind of a little funky, but... looks like the most I'm going to be able to get is... ugh, okay, that makes our LRMs not so great. Yeah, that's probably the range band that we want right there. You can do the most damage there. Of course, we could try and get in closer to get those small lasers in, but we're not going to get those in anytime soon. Okay. There's their other mech. Or a other mech. Okay, let's just go center torso, try and get the kill, because we've done a lot of damage there.
We'll go.
Might have gotten it. There we go. So that's her vision.
Tango down.
So anything else they have here? Oh, they only have
No retreat.
3 defenders? But there was clearly... well, I don't know that for sure, but I thought there was 2 heavy targets. Maybe that was the assassination target. Alright, well, we'll reserve.
Waiting
So I
for the
expect
shot.
this is a medium mech. Well, I don't know that for sure. Let's reserve again. It could be a heavy. Okay, and that was probably the assassination target that just went. Okay, it's a 75-ton mech, so that's pretty heavy. Love to see if it can get in vision range. Nope. Okay. So we can be pretty aggressive here. All right. Let's see if...
Hey, wait your command.
Yeah, Revere can see but can't attack. Let's move with somebody that can move in and attack. I'm doing pretty well from a heat standpoint, so I can be a little bit more aggressive here. I'd like to see where that medium mech is. We have no other sensor contacts, so it's just this one enemy that we're seeing. It is an Orion. Let's see the loadout here. Okay. Looks like a pretty standard Orion. This guy's going to be tough to deal with from a standpoint of how much armor it has. Let's see. Maybe a precision strike is called for? I mean, I've got 95% accuracy across the board. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe future follow-up attacks would be better. Okay, fire away.
Engaging target.
If I can get in behind it, that might be the better move, but we don't know where its ally is, so that's a little bit of a concern.
What do you need?
Okay. I don't think we should get that aggressive with this, because Ryans are not a joke. So I'm just going to move up very slightly, and then hit this guy at range. 95% chance. So again, I don't think the precision strike is well used here.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
This guy's got 40% damage reduction, so it'll be a little tough getting through his already thick armor, but we have a lot of damage output.
Standing by.
Okay, and Harley's just going to move full forward. Okay,
I'm
Revere,
receiving you.
you're going to have to jump for me, which... Yeah, okay, I think you'll be the precision strike guy, as long as you can fire all your weapons based off of what you have, which I think you'll be able to do. Yeah, you'll be able to do that. Let's just go center torso and try and knock this guy out.
And here it comes.
Okay, and hopefully we
Commander?
can knock the guy down with follow-up. So, nah, that's not going to happen. We knocked him unsteady. I guess that's the important part. We'll be able
Moving
to
to position.
hit this guy again pretty well. I mean, everybody will be able to attack him before he gets a chance to go, so...
Affirmative.
Problem is we're just doing reduced damage here.
Hot damn, let's do this!
We've got a fairly good chance of knocking the target down.
I live to serve.
I think we reserve here because it doesn't make any sense not to.
I'll just mind my own business till an opportunity presents itself.
Okay, they're going after the Griffin yet again. They had high evasion. I was going to struggle to be able to get that evasion any other way, so...
Yep.
Okay, I cannot get in range of... I think it's safe to move forward here. It's kind of a risky move, but... We're going to need to get the trebuchet forward for other enemies anyway. As a matter of fact, we probably need to start moving off to this side so we can go around. And I'm hoping with these attacks we'll be able to knock the guy down, which will hopefully remove any vision so we can continue to reserve through.
Copy that.
Okay, not quite, but we'll get it soon. Matter of fact, I'm just going to move straight up here. Get as close as I can. I guess I'm going to bank on the kill here because otherwise we're in a kind of dangerous spot. Do I want to dump a precision strike here? I think there's a call for it. Let's go center torso again.
All weapons committed.
Okay. Quite a few internal strikes there.
Enemy mech. Critical
That should be a
damage
knockdown.
detected.
So now we'll be able to aim with the future shots and hopefully solidify this kill. I mean, even though he had all that damage reduction, we're dumping a lot of fire in on this guy. Okay, it looks like that's the only spot I'm going to get direct vision, so we're going to go for it because at the moment we don't even know where the enemy is. There's no sensor lock, so... Okay, I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to dump in here. It looks like the full thing. How much... Okay, you still have a lot of health, but I'm hoping with 2 strikes here we'll be able to finish it.
Cry havoc.
Yeah, we got it.
One less target.
Okay. So we do have a target over here. Can't see it. Maybe the Thunderbolt can get vision? Just barely. And that should be our target, right? Yeah, that should be our target. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward here. And I'm either going to use Precision Strike or I'm going to use Vanguard. Either one. I think Vanguard might be the right call in this case. Because it's a heavy mech, it's not going to beat any of my other mechs to initiative anyway. And if we use Vigilance, it will definitely beat to initiative. So I think we use Vigilance. And we'll go ahead and fire her.
Target confirmed.
So we have another Orion. So we're going to have the same situation. Now this may not be the stock Orion. I always forget letters-wise. Oh, we have another heavy contact? So why is this 67%? Oh, they always have one mech that they don't count, and it's probably the medium one. It's the scout of the group. So this is the third defender. And then what just shot at me was the assassination target, because we would have gotten a comm message about hitting the target. Okay, yeah, it's a standard Orion. We still don't have any clue where that medium mech is. I'm going to guess it's like a Griffin or something, although you would think it would fire at a PPC at me by now. Maybe just... I don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to assume they can only see the Thunderbolt, which is fine, because it's got a lot of damage reduction and has a lot of armor, so we'll just go ahead and reserve. Maybe that's only an LRM-5 that's firing. Even still, I mean, what is that? Alright, well, let's see. So, truck is actually going to need to come back over this way. I didn't quite expect the enemy to be over here, but I guess that's alright. Go ahead and open up on the Orion here. We're going to be hard-pressed to do significant damage, I think.
Acknowledged.
As a matter of fact, it might just be better served spending turns cooling off for mechs that need to do so.
Commander?
Like, Revere, unless jumping, is not going to really get in range, so... might be better off just, like, walking and bracing, just to get the best... Make him a pretty good target, but... I don't know how else to get that down in a way that makes sense, so... I'd rather not sprint, because I don't think evasion really helps you too much oftentimes, but... Let's go ahead and just walk forward here.
Rolling.
And we'll brace. At the very least, we'll get 40% damage reduction, so that's not too bad. And then I'm going to do the same with the Shadowhawk here. Just take a little bit different route, perhaps. Then we should be ready to go for next turn. Alright, we want to present ourselves as more of a target, preferably. Might even use Vanguard again.
On my way.
Because I don't see a reason why not. Gives us good damage reduction, and this is the target they're more likely going to go after, so... Okay. Let's open fire here.
Confirmed.
Okay. And then here's the long-range fire. I kind of wonder, is the assassination target a catapult or something? That seems like a fair number of missiles. Okay, they got me in the head, but I have the cockpit, so we're fine.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, this guy's out in the open now. I have a fairly good idea that they'll attack the Griffin if I move it up here, but I guess we can reserve. Wouldn't hurt. So they're gonna fire that LRM-5 off again. Oh, now we can finally see you. Oh, are you a Kintaro? I think that's a Kintaro, if I were to guess. Okay, now we can do things. So,
Yep.
yeah, I'm going to continue to move up here, but we're going to be like kind of conservative with it.
Moving to position.
And this is going to be our time to do a lot of damage here. So 95%. Fire away.
Okay, I'm on
This
it.
guy's out in the opening and he's got no defense. So he's going to take full damage for all this. This is going to be a lot quicker to get through the armor of the Orion than it was before, so if we hit this guy hard, we'll get rid of their vision, so it'll work out. So I may even use a precision strike here. I mean, we're really close to knocking him down. What is it without it? Yeah, well, worth doing. Again, I'm going to go to center of torso just to try and finish him off quicker. We needed to hit those lasers, but that's okay. All down?
This just in. Critical hit.
All down. Aw, boo. Yeah, again, I'm going to walk over here. And this time, he'll definitely go down. I may not get the kill here. Not sure if I dumped enough damage in.
Engaging target.
Okay, we finally got the knockdown. Okay. The question is, what can we do with the Thunderbolt?
Standing by.
Alright, that's not a bad choice. We are open to attack in the next turn. Unfortunately, I can't go down into that ridge, but I can get almost all my firepower off, and 55% at that range, that's actually not too bad. So, let's go like that. This is a very aggressive move, but I feel like we may need the damage output. If I don't get the kill here, it'll be kind of a problem, but I'm hoping we'll get it. And we finally have the other sensor contact, which we don't really know much about yet. So our Thunderbolt's probably going to take pretty heavy damage in the next turn. Again, I'm going to go center torso here rather than the side torsos, even though we would potentially take out... And there's going to be a lot of damage here, so hopefully we get it. Ah, not enough.
Target's taking a critical hit.
So that was really key, and now we're going to get hit hard. Because we didn't actually reduce... We didn't actually reduce the firepower of the Orion at all. We got a crit, but Orions have, you know, decent firepower. Oh, please don't get in behind me. Okay, not quite. That's full damage there. We are taking... our Thunderbolt, yet again,
Blowing through my armor.
has internal structure
Come on,
damage.
people, let's make
So
it
if we have a
happen.
battle right after this, we're not going to have that that mech to use. Oh, like how oh, bullcrap. So because of that, our Thunderbolt needs repaired, and we may not be able to use it. All right, well, this is a good point, I think, to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.